Good morning, everyone. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center. It is, what is it, Wednesday, the 24th of January, and the moon is in Cancer. The Cancer moon does square its own nodes today, meaning that you can feel a little bit split between the future and the past. Future, of course, is symbolized by the North Node in Aries, and the past, the South Node in Libra. We've had a lot of planets square the nodes, not the least of which has been Pluto, right when the node shifted. And all the planets that move through Capricorn squared the nodes. And so when that happened, the resolution node was all about renegotiating old contracts, the South Node. This square to the node today of the moon, which is quick because the moon is quick, actually points to the North Node, to Aries. And Mars, the ruler of Aries, is in Capricorn. And so when you start feeling is this a repeat of the past? Is everything going to happen again? It's more about moving in the future. And so what we need to do is utilize the energy of Mars in Capricorn to build the kind of future that we want to see, focusing on that which we want to see. Not necessarily focusing on what we're being shown, because what we're being shown is a skewed view, and I'm, yes, talking about the media. So these landslide victories that they talk about when it comes to Donald Trump are not so. If you look at the details, it's not really so. Now, did he get the most votes? Yes. But my question is, what was the difference between Ron DeSantis and Donald Trump and Nikki Haley? What was the difference? There really wasn't any, because they were all on the Trump train. Right now, Nikki Haley is stepping out of necessity. If she has any chance at all of making a mark, she's going to have to go against Trump, and Trump is completely and utterly attacking her now, which, you don't want to see anybody get hurt, certainly, and she's a mom and a husband and a wife, and people love her, and you don't want to see anything happen. But to say that she deserves what she's getting might not be an understatement, right? Because up to this point, she's pretty much gone along and drank the Kool-Aid. Of course, I'm not in her position, and I don't necessarily understand it, nor would I ever want to be in her position or anywhere near Donald Trump. But that's where she finds herself. So I don't want to make this particular day about, or this reading about politics, but I just want you to know that if you are feeling upset about all these things, don't get caught up in fear, which is something the Cancer moon can do. The Cancer moon wants security. The Cancer moon doesn't want upheaval. And yet, that's the world we're living in. And so we have to sort of roll with it and see where we can be of most use. So, I came out this morning. Now it's raining on my head, and it's going to continue to rain. And this is probably not going to look like this tomorrow. So I wanted to come out and show you guys, because it is awful pretty. This is how it's been so far this winter. We get these sort of fluffy, puffy storms. We get snow on the branches and on the ground for a little bit, and then we get a warming trend, which we're supposed to be getting. I know I spoke to Ona last night, and it's already much warmer in Chicago, and it's warmer here too. I think it's like 36, maybe 35. And so this snow isn't long for the day. Plus it's supposed to rain And that'll just make it yucky and mucky. And all this beautiful white snow will be yucky, mucky slush. Looks like it's 32. Well, just on the edge. That's why all this white stuff isn't falling on my head yet. But, I mean, from the trees. The things are falling on my head, but it's mostly water. All right, guys, have yourself a great day. Remember, tomorrow is the full moon. If you haven't checked out Ona's Moonshine episode on the full moon in Leo, we had a lot of fun, as we always do. Some good information, some suggestions on crystals and different things and intentions and what we may see come from this full moon. Remember, the full moon illuminates. It illuminates the full light of the sun, reflecting how we are feeling the life force energy in our emotional bodies. And Leo is no shrinking violet, so expect to hear how people are feeling. And you are most likely be willing to express that yourself. So, all right, guys, take care. Much love. From me and Charlie, who's warmly inside, and Apollo, who's eating his breakfast, and Michael. Have a wonderful day. See you again tomorrow. Namaste.